Alright, here I am with my Tmobile G1 running the newest Android build 2.0. Now, Android 2.0 is currently exclusive to the Motorola Droid on Verizon Wireless, but recently Google has released the coding to allow developers to make their own ROMs and port them to other devices such as the G1. I have taken the liberty to run it on my phone to test it out because I've been eyeing this ROM ever since I've seen it running on the Droid. So let's get into it. Alright, first, as usual, when you turn on the lock screen, you'll see this little lock, unlock, slide to unlock, and this scroll to turn on the off and on the sound. Sound is on, sound is off, and you got your usual time, date, carrier, and other information at the top. Right? Let's slide to unlock. Now currently this is a very basic build. It's lacking in far as of Google Apps. It does not have Gmail, it doesn't have the market, doesn't have contacts, it doesn't even have sync. So you have to export your contacts via the computer and then put them on your phone, but that's not a big of a deal. Now, this ROM runs pretty fast, way faster than the old donut ROM I had running on my G1. As you can see, the app drawer flies, open and closes. Quick scrolling between the home screens. On this one there's 5 home screens. On the Motorola Droid there's only 3. A few things worth noting is you can tell that the app drawer has changed shape somewhat. The messaging icon is slightly different. It's kind of hard to see, but camera doesn't really focus. The phone is different. The buttons are slightly different. They actually kind of vibrate when you touch them. It's kind of cool. There's a direct link to your voicemail, and up here you get the usual contacts, favorites, and call log. One thing that is really cool about Android 2.0 is noted in the contacts section. Now, go to my contacts. You'll see that if I click onto this, and then up here there's a little Android icon. It's kind of hard to see, but if you had a contact picture, it'd show up here. But if you long press on it, a menu will pop up, and normally it has more icons. It has you can call them directly or text message them. So if I was to press this button, it would just open up the dialer and just start calling. Similarly, the text message button it would open up a conversation in that messaging app. Another thing worth noting about this ROM is the browser. The browser is great on this ROM, way better than the old browser running on your stock Android. Let me go to new window, and as you can see up here, there's a loading bar instead of in the URL where it previously was in donut and cupcake. Now, one thing worth noting is if you scroll down, that kind of URL thing disappears, allowing you to have more viewing area of your screen, which is pretty nifty. So far it does not have multi-touch. You have to still, double tap to zoom or whatever. Let's see what else is worth noting. It's very, very fast. If I go press my home button and then go press it again, it just loads right back up really fast. Same with all the apps. So I was opening my messaging, takes a while to load, but once I open it again, it's fast. Go back to the browser, still there. Go to the phone, that's on. And there you go, super fast. Another thing that's really cool is if I was to one person home screen, you get your standard add to home screen shortcuts that load up. I can actually have directions to a predefined place. If I just type in the address and then enter all the information, make a shortcut, and press enter, it'll actually show up. Now I actually have one right here, and it's to my house. So if I ever in the middle of nowhere or somewhere I don't know where I'm at, just press it, give me directions back home. Works great. Like I said before, Gmail's not on here, so in order to get your email synced up, you just use the regular email app. Not quite as good, but it's alright. Another 2.0 Droid specific feature about this ROM is the car mode. Car mode is pretty cool because you just turn it on and it has all these pre-defined shortcuts that if you press, it makes you driving on the phone. It makes driving while on the phone easier. Now I don't advocate that, but if you must be on your phone, this is the way to do it. All you have to do is to press this button right here, and you can pretty much speak whatever you want it to do, and it will do it. Okay, it's fairly good speak recognition, and will match up whatever you say and do it. So if I was to tell a map of gas stations, it'll give me a map of all the local gas stations. Similarly, if I press this and give me directions, it'll give me directions. This is my current location, contacts, search, and if I press this button, I'll bring back home. That's pretty much it for now. As soon as the ROM gets upgraded and it becomes more functional, as far as bring back the Google Maps and the Google Mail and all the other normal Google applications standard to Android, I'll load up that ROM again, and once it's more stable, I'll come back with a review. But for now, this has just been a first impressions video of the 2.0 ROM running on the G1. Thanks for watching.